So on this podcast, I love speaking about transformation. Um, Looking at you now and the vibrations that you give off, it's hard to believe you are anything other than, but I'm going to ask anyways. What are the two biggest differences between who you are now, who I'm seeing now, and who you were like 15 years ago?
Only two?
15.
No, I mean, only two differences?
Oh, okay, yes.
I mean, I guess 15 years ago, I was established on my path. So, the differences would be more pronounced beyond 15 years. But still, 15 years ago, I knew intellectually a lot of the concepts that I teach today. But I have this fancy word in Joy School. I call it the kerclunk. And it's when this idea, this psychological concept or personal growth concept that we've, maybe intellectually embraced and we get it and we teach it and talk about it and we're this is what makes sense to me. There's a difference between knowing it and having it kerclunk in your heart. And once it kerclunks, you're changed and you can never go back. It's when it just becomes the default way that you live your life. So I would say 15 years ago, I knew a lot of the things that I know now. I've learned a lot more things in the 15 years to supplement those basic truths and shore them up. But I think I've unlayered a lot because all of us have this aspect of us that is so clear and wise. And it's just the essence of joy and peace and love. And that's who all of us are at our core. Every single one of us comes standard with the human package, but we get all this crap layered on top of it just by virtue of the society we live in. It's just how we create humans right now at this point in the evolution of humanity. We get all these beliefs and things layered on top of it. And, my work with people in Joy School is to unlayer. And so certainly in my journey in the last 15 years, it's been about a lot of removing those layers so that my natural essence could take the lead.
Got it. When did how did you decide it was going to be joy?
The word joy. Yeah, I'm a logophile. I love words. I've used the word love in my business names at different times over the years. And I think that joy is different from happiness in that happiness is one of the emotions that we feel on, in the cycle of perfectly natural, normal human emotions that we're here to feel. Mm-hmm. And at Joy School, we embrace every emotion. Every one of them is good and natural. And I feel like happiness is one of them. But we couldn't really sustain happy 24/7. That wouldn't really be natural to our humanness. But we can have a baseline of joy while we're feeling sadness, while we're feeling anger. We can still have that underlying joy because learning to stop resisting and pushing against our negative emotions, learning to just allow them and embrace them and have them fully flow through us, that is in itself perceptibly joyful. So to me, joy is more all-encompassing and broad than happiness or even love, which is another term that I've used a lot in the past.
That makes sense. 100%.